is out there with Junior, and it's Williams at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Their backcourt, Ball and Redick. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Carter outside. To the inside. Here's Junior, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, sense of urgency in Junior's play in the paint as he goes right up for the shot.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Dallas. And here is Ball. Knocks it loose and stolen by Junior. Here's Levine, and oh, he blocked.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Here's Junior. The shot misses. Good D by Williamson. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Redick against Levine.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Ball finds Ingram. Lock at 6. Back to Ball. It's up a 3. Here's Adams. Outside, Ball. Another shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Veen passes to Junior. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good.
Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around into a consistent championship caliber competitor.
Chicago making a switch here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Williams. And it's White in for Levine. Pass to Hayes. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Nice display of handles. We know Junior has fundamentals, but he can also get flashy.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young against Ingram. Launches a 3. No good on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Throw good, Junior.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. And he lays it straight in.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Junior. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And not easy to stay in control on the move when there's that much contact. Junior with some focus.
Lets it go from 11. It's the front of the rim and out. Count that one.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. You've got Valentine. Junior's out there with Satoransky. Then it's Porter. And it's Gafford in its center. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
The Mavericks looked really strong. He scored 7 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. Another solid game from him. He's playing well, and so is his team. How long can they keep this up? Evan?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Markkanen comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Williams, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. Adams' shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Carter. Lobs it up for LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's ball after the made shot from Zach Levine. The pass to Reddick. Adams right side. There's ball with the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And love how Junior makes himself available for his team right where they need him for the big finish.
Pelicans trail by 3. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Now Reddick fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Reddick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Junior with it. Now guarded by Ball. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 4. On New Orleans. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and the numbers don't jump out at you, but the impact on the game sure does.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
Reddick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Zion Williamson is out there with Steven Adams, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Reddick for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Junior. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Ball. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Ball slams it in.
I love these plays. Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Now here's Junior. He's covered by Ball. And Adams sends it back. And they're able to recover. Williams for 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Reddick. Pass to Ingram. Here's the 3. That one, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Junior. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Just really like it when guys decide to go to the hoop, and Junior right there showing he's a tough player.
For Chicago, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. He throw good, Junior. New Orleans making a switch here. And both free throws good for Junior. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Ingram. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Ingram. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Well, Junior on the inside establishes his position, and then just an elevator to get up.
And so here is New Orleans. 7-point differential. Here's Alexander Walker. Ingram outside. Takes the three. Here's Hernan Gomez. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Ball dishes to Adams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the lob to Carter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pelicans trail by 11. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Here's Hart, guarded by Levine. Pass the ball. Here's the lob to Adams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Sometimes you raise your eyebrows at the things Steven Adams does athletically at his size. Almost impossible to stop him once he's at the rim.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Zach LaVine is out there with Junior. And it's Williams at the 3. Ingram outside. And stolen by Junior. Feeds it to Markkanen. It's tipped. Williamson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And the foul called on Junior. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Ball. And there's the pass to Hart. Back to Ball. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Basket good. And that's now 24 points for Junior.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And then Carter with the dunk.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now here's Ingram. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
There's the lob to Markkanen.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans.
Timeout.
They trail by 6. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Junior getting aggressive in the paint there and gets his shot off even after getting fouled.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Ingram attacking. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Outside, Ball. Bean with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Junior kicks to Williams. Passes it to Levine. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bulls.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Wendell Carter.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And it's Adams on the follow.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Junior missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off. This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.